Hi guys, how you doing? Senior Gaming here and I'm bringing you Super Arrow with a review of the recent update 120. So if you're Super Arrow player or perhaps idle gamer, then make sure you subscribe to the channel as I post as often as possible and bring you best tips and advice. And if you enjoy what you see, then hit that like button as well. Also, there is still a chance for you to enter a giveaway, which I'm going to conclude on the 23rd of April if you fancy to win some cash prizes. Obviously, head over to my channel so you can find a giveaway video where you're gonna find all the rules and how to enter. And now coming back to this very video, as you're watching it already, the update has already been implemented, or perhaps it will be in the next few hours. So I want to bring you a major changes so you know what is happening. So the first one, and I think the biggest one, is obviously introduction of a latest 6th item, and we're talking here about gloves. By actually unlocking and upgrading gloves, you will then overall increase your ultimate damage, you're gonna increase attack speed, you're gonna also increase arrow range and boost a drop rate when it comes to awakening stones, and that is actually related to a obviously latest adventure, and we're talking here about a Room of Enlightenment. When it comes to a second change, we're talking here about increasing a maximum hero level all the way to level 1300. And then a third change is a hero transcendence level. It's now expanded. So obviously if we tab onto hero and transcend itself, currently a max level is 35. This will be increased all the way to 40. So again, you're on a mission to start saving up your hyper stones. Then the next one is actually tapping onto upgrades. We're talking here about upgrading a max level when it comes to stats. So from 80,000, that's going to be boosted all the way to 100,000. Then a further change is adding actually 2 new stages. There's gonna be a stage world 21 and 22. And as you see now on the screen as well, we're gonna have a second chapter introduced, which gives me indication, obviously there is so much more updates to come, because we're talking about stage 21, 22, and I can tell we're gonna have stages all the way to level 40. At the same time, bear in mind, entering a stage 21 will allow you to now farm awakening stones, which I have just mentioned. Currently you'll be able to get from this Room of Enlightenment. So this is obviously another currency where you can upgrade your various stats. So it will be great definitely to enter these high-end worlds and start dropping it outright. Then a next change is actually increase when it comes to a maximum floor of the Tower of Transcendence, and we're talking now a total of 300 floors. We're also talking now about increase when it comes to masteries. So if we tap onto skills and mastery, obviously a max level currently was at level 1000. This is now boosted all the way to level 2000. And then finally, the last change is related with a pet. So if I'm gonna tap onto support and a pet itself and then an engrave, obviously we were going usually a full offense, especially when it comes to HP, and HP regen would actually take 2 different effects. Now this problem is actually resolved itself. So if we tap into explanation mark, in here we've got a different engrave guide, and I'm talking here about the 7th and 8th, which is increased HP and HP regen. These 2 stats are actually going to be now combined into one very engrave. So obviously this will then help you to reach new stages, where I believe, obviously when we're talking here about now a new chapter, this is where we're gonna start looking into a little bit of hybrid builds, where you will need to rely a little bit on defensive stats. So therefore, having HP with HP regen all in one engrave effect is gonna be something definitely I'll be looking out for. Alright then guys, so that will be it when it comes to these major changes. Obviously, as mentioned earlier, when looking into this chapter 2, there is so much more for us to come in the future, and I really enjoy every single update and a patch landing with this very title. So that will be it guys, thank you very much for watching, and as always, I'll see you next time.